Ask me what I'd sooner be doing today. Scrubbing down the lavies or sitting on Central Pier getting my knees brown. Go on, ask me.
Hey, I'll bet they've already found 3 likely candidates to rub on suntan oil.
What, even Mavis?
Well, no. With her, it'd be more likely to be embrocation.
I think it's very cheap, all these cracks about picking up fellas. I'm sure Rita didn't go for that sort of thing.
They all went for that sort of thing. It's holiday, isn't it?
Oh, just get a lungful of that ozone.
I wish you wouldn't do that. It's embarrassing.
So's that.
Yeah, well, it's with having kippers for my breakfast. I only ever have them when I come on holiday. I always regret it after.
Last night, it was the potted shrimps. I don't know why you don't just stick to coddled eggs and have done.
Right, now, girls, now, what's on the programme for this morning?
Well, it says here that once you have visited Blackpool's beautiful Stanley Park, you will return there again and again.
I'm not going to no flipping park. I could have stopped at home and sat on Red Wreck.
Well, look, you couldn't have putting greens and Italian gardens and boating lakes on the Red Wreck, would you?
I know. How about we tootle down the Golden Mile and go on the pleasure beach? I'll even treat you both to a candy floss on the way.
I am not going there again. It's for kids.
And parks is for geriatrics. I'll tell you something, cock. Going on the Big Dipper with some big burly blokes arm round you beats watching little old men playing bowls in Panama hats any day.
Oh, ladies, listen, how about we go on one of those open-air trams down to Bispham, have a coffee and look round shops?
Mind you, right now I'd settle for a Panama hat. Do you realise we've been here 4 days, we've not scored once? Not unless you count them drunk punks in the Tower Bar. I kept thinking, what happens if my hearing gets hooked up with his safety pin? It could be very nasty.
Look, personally, I'm quite happy as I am. I like to be free to make my own decisions.
Well, I don't. I do nought but make my own decisions these days. Be nice to be taken care of for a bit, Harry.
Yeah, it would be quite nice to have an escort occasionally, yeah.
Mind you could have had one. Alf Roberts was just dying to pop his little spotted cravat on and tootle over here for a bit of hanky-panky in the sandhills.
I just don't understand this obsession with meeting men. I mean, here we are, 3 independent, mature women. Surely we have enough resources to make our own enjoyment. After all, we are on holiday.
Precisely, Maeve. And what is a holiday without holiday romance? Why else am I getting this superb body, a sexy golden bronze, if it's not to dance under the stars with some equally bronzed Adonis? That's what holidays is for.
That's just a romantic fairy story.
Them's the only kind I read.
Right, are we going on this tram or not?
Yeah, go on then. With any luck, I might just click with conductor. I've always been a sucker for uniform.
I don't know what I'm bothering for. She poo-poos every suggestion I make.
You two will stop squabbling. I'm supposed to be here relaxing, not acting as a flaming referee.
Well, it's her. I mean, she's not interested in anything. All she ever wants to do is go out pulling fellas.
Shh, keep your voice down. She's only in next room.
Well, it's not that I'd be averse to meeting somebody compatible. I wouldn't, but it's not the be-all and end-all.
Are you fit? By the left, I'm ready for my dinner. This sea air doesn't half give you an appetite.
Luncheon.
You are?
I'm just saying that's what it says on the hotel menu. Well, not that it's of any importance.
You're right, Cock, it's not. So, what are we doing this afternoon?
Well, I thought that perhaps we could go to the zoo. Now, I mean, I'm not normally keen on zoos, but this one looks as if it's more like a park. Look, Rita, look at the flamingos. Do you know they stand on one leg all the time? I wonder how they don't fall over.
Very nice.
Look, put that stuff away, will you?
And then, no, tomorrow I thought we could perhaps go on an excursion. Now, it's a pity there isn't one to Grange. Could have shown you the house where I was born, but there's the Lake District, the Trough of Bowland, or the Yorkshire Dales.
Forget it. I'm not spending no couple of hours trapped on a coach with a load of beer-swilling tourists. I get enough of them at home. So...
12 quid a bottle, thank you. Look, we've done enough traipsing round this morning. Why don't we go and sit on pier with an ice cream cornet and a dirty boot?
Good thinking, Batman. We'll get ourselves all lovely and rested for tonight. Here, give us them a minute. There you are. There's over 20 discos in Blackpool. Surely to gumdrops we can find some action in one of them.
There is no way that I'm going to one of those places. I mean, well, it's full of noise and flashing lights and young people in rude T-shirts.
Then you go and watch your flamingo up about on one leg, Flower. And me and Rita will go and have a thrunge about on two. Eh, Rita?
Let's see how we feel later. Come on.
Oh, have you got the key?
Yes,
Oh.
I've got the key. Yeah, I know. We might feel like a show later on. There's some good uns
Oh, I
on.
wouldn't mind that.
Me neither. Then we'll go to a disco.
I don't think it's that simple, Percy. Oh, Bet, any news from Breezy Blackpool?
Well, we had a quick phone call last night. It sounded as if they're having a good time. She just phoned through to see if we had any problems.
And have you?
No, none at all. And we will.
Oh, absolutely not. Great team, me and Betty. Right, Betty?
Well, I do my best. But I mean, she'd try the patience of a saint. How you get on with her day after day in that shop, I do not know.
Well, it's not like being with somebody 24 hours a day.
Do you reckon you don't know somebody till you've been away on holiday with them?
You get on her pip as well, you know.
Were it this bad when we went to Mallorca?
No, not as bad. But there were a gang of us, and Emily were there, so they could go off looking at churches together.
Yeah, I suppose 3 is a funny number. Do you ever think about Tony Conley?
What brought that up?
Well, he was the last bloke I really fancied. I know she reckons I'm obsessed. But it's times like this, when you're not under pressure, that you've got time to think about what you're really missing. And I'm not talking about sex. Although I have begun to feel a startling resemblance to a nun these last 12 months.
You want somebody you can have a laugh with.
Somebody you can feel comfy with. Somebody you can nick half his chips and know he still loves you. Somebody to cuddle up with.
Yeah. Still, you don't come on holiday expecting to find the real thing, do you?
I'd settle for a wild flirtation while I were waiting for that to come along.
Anything to drink, ladies?
No, thanks. I'll stick with the coffee. We're going out later, aren't we?
Yeah. Shame to stop indoors on a day like today. Not for me either, Tar Frank. I'm saving myself up for tonight.
Yeah, made quite a change after being so quiet.
What one?
Well, this place will be jumping. I thought that's what you meant.
Well, what's happening?
Oh, if it's out like last time you told us we were in for a lively night, you can forget it. 3 coachloads of OAPs bopping away to Victor Sylvester.
Yeah, well, it's a bit different to that. We've got a toy fair breaking out. They're all checking in this afternoon.
By tonight, you won't be get near that bar for blokes. All showing each other the latest lines in fluffy bunnies and clockwork mice.
There'll be a lot of them then, will there?
Oh, I say. We'll all be knee-deep in little furry pink things.
I'm not talking about little cuddly bunnies. I'm talking about big cuddly fellas.
I think there might be quite a few of them as well.
She's right, you know. You do show folk 'em.
Oh, he don't mind.
I do.
Don't be so poor-faced, Rita. Things are definitely booking up. Just think by tonight, I could have my very own life-size action man. You've just got me out at flipping Bath.
Sorry. I'm on scrounge for nail varnish remover. I meant to get some and I forgot.
So, you have decided to pull all the stops out tonight, then?
I don't like cheap nail polish. I don't go around with it at home like that.
What are you wearing tonight, then, kiddo? Have you decided?
Well, I thought I'd wear that little black number. I always feel faintly wicked in that. Very faint.
What do you reckon to me in this, kiddo?
Oh, it'll certainly take the mind off electronic games.
Hello, I could hear you laughing through the wall.
Oh, where, Cathy, that thing? I have to bear that in mind.
You should have come with me. Oh, it was really fascinating. Do you know, they've got every kind of animal and a little miniature railway. And then there's an animal's kitchen. And you can actually see them making up the food into scientifically balanced meals.
Fancy. Well, if they've got maggots morning on the menu tonight, you'll not need to ask for the recipe, will you?
You're not wearing that tonight, are you?
For the first part of the evening, yes.
I'm just a bit dressed up for the theatre.
Ah, well, we're not going to the theatre, love. Change your plan. Tell her, Rita.
Well, we thought we'd stay around the hotel after dinner. We believe it's going to get quite lively.
Oh, is there a cabaret?
Very likely if Madam gets a gin and tonic inside her. No, apparently there's going to be a toy fair.
A toy fair? fair? Oh, that sounds fun.
No, it's like a trade fair. It's not open to public.
Why the excitement then?
Well, what she means, Cock, is you can't browse around the goods, but you can browse around the blokes what's flogging them. Reps, Mavis, hundreds of them, all hanging round in the bar with nought better to do in the evening but play with their own little pocket scrabbles.
Well, I think it'll get very rowdy. It always does when a lot of men get together. But we probably won't get a wink of sleep.
That's what we're hoping, kid.
You wear rather a lot of that, don't you?
This is only the undercoat, kid. You know what they say, Cock? The eyes are the windows to the soul. And I'm just making sure I put on a really cracking window display.
It's still not too late to go out, you know.
Give it a bit longer. They're probably finishing the dinner. Hang on. What about these two?
The other one's only a kid.
So, I'm only 29.
In a good light.
What we do tonight is this. We let our hair down. Won't have time to blow your nose once we get stuck in tomorrow.
The boss said he wants a word later on.
Yeah. One of his usual briefing sessions shouldn't take long, I know it by heart. 1 gin and tonic, 1 vodka tonic.
Snap.
Sorry, sweetheart.
Oh, I was just saying to Frank here, I want the same. For me and my friends.
You two girls staying here, are you?
Just a short break. Away from the pressures of business.
Strictly hen,
Definitely. And you?
strictly stag. I'll get these.
Oh, that's not necessary.
By way of introducing the stags to the hens. What say we join the ladies?
Will your friend mind?
She'll be delighted.
Excuse me, are these taken?
No, no.
I'm waiting for a couple of colleagues. Wordsworth.
Beg your pardon?
Sorry, I couldn't help noticing. Are you fond of poetry?
Oh, yes, very. Well, quite. Only I thought I'd take an excursion to Grasmere tomorrow and visit Wordsworth's cottage. And, you know, I just wanted to soak up the atmosphere first.
Yes, my late wife was a great one for that sort of thing. She had a great sense of history.
Oh, I know what you mean. I love to visit historic houses. I can just walk through the rooms and I feel like I can actually see people in their crinolines and breeches. Well, the ladies in the crinolines and the men in...
Can I get you another cup of coffee?
Oh, well, what about your friends?
They don't seem to have turned up, do they?
Thank you.
Okay.
You sure you don't mind us muscling in? It'd be a bit pushy, my friend.
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm glad of the diversion. You see, there are 3 of us, and I'm getting a bit frazzled playing piggy in the middle.
Here we are, children. Ravissant. Utterly ravissant.
Get off, you daft beggar. I'm only powdering my flipping nose.
Well, I must say, I hardly expected to make the acquaintance of 2 lady tycoons, tycoonesses.
Hardly.
Both run your own businesses, can't be bad. Rita's got a toy shop. Want to get her stocking some of our lines.
Well, it's a newsagent's really, but we do sell a few toys.
Have you had it long?
Since I was married.
Old man in it with you?
I'm a widow.
And I'm a bachelor girl. How about you?
Bachelor boy. What else? Same as Glenn here. Another bright lad knows which side his crumpet's buttered. Tell you what, next time you're at a party and conversation flags, bring out this little chap.
You know, it's amazing. They're damned good salesmen, both of them, but get them away from their wives and families for a couple of days, they're like kids. I don't know where they find them.
Those are my friends I was telling you about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to imply...
It's all right. Mavis!
Mavis! Oh, there you are. This is Glenn and Wally. We're just having a drink.
Rita, Bet, this is Mr. Birchall.
So this is where you two lads got to, eh?
Blimey, is that the time? Sorry, sir. We got talking to these lovely ladies.
Oh, I can't say that I blame you. Right, breakfast meeting tomorrow then, 7 sharp. Now, what is everyone having to drink?
My shout? I've just got a round in.
No, not at all. I take it the barman knows.
Oh, a sweet sherry for me, please, Norris. Oh, thank you.
Sir, eh?
Well, they like it, don't they? Bit of forelock tugging to the area manager never goes amiss.
Is he your boss?
Yes.
Well, well. And to think we believed you, Mavis, when you said you were just going to sit in the lounge reading your book.
Time I was going. Early start tomorrow. Good night, Mavis. Delighted to have met you.
Thank you.
Good night, ladies. And don't forget, 7 sharp.
Flaming slave driver. Well, girls, ready for a breath of fresh air?
Well, I think I'll go up too. It's been a long day.
But worth it, Echo. Coffee for the bar.
Rita, I'll read for half an hour. Just knock when you come up.
Well, I'd best come up with you now then. Bring the key down. In case we're late.
We're going to try and find a hamburger joint or something, whatever's open. We're all feeling a bit peckish again.
I've told you, it's this flipping sea air. I'm going to put on stones.
You're welcome to join us, love.
No, thank you.
Won't be long.
I suppose you do realise that they're both married men.
I had suspected it, yeah.
And you're still going out with them?
We're going for a bit of supper, Mavis, not a flaming elopement.
He's very young.
Mavis, it's been a tough 18 months. I'm on holiday. I'm trying to relax, enjoy myself, have a few laughs, a bit of fun. Is there anything so criminal in that?
No, so long as it doesn't bother you.
I went on a cruise once.
One of the ship's cleaners.
Well, it made no odds. Breathed the same air as the passengers, looked at the same sea.
Yeah.
There was just me and another cleaning lady from Aberystwyth sharing the cabin. And do you know what? All our food come from the same kitchens as them what had coughed up thousands of quid. And I got paid.
Sounds like a good mark, that, Hilda.
Ooh, was a good mark, I can tell you. Mind you, we didn't get weighted on hand and foot, and quite rightly and all. Oh, but that's the kind of holiday I'd like. Not a bargain break in Blackpool.
I wouldn't say no to one.
No, me neither. Tell you what, Bet'll be enjoying herself.
Why hasn't she sent us a postcard then?
'Cause she daren't.
No, there's a limit to what you can put on a postcard, and if I know Bet, she'll have overstepped it by 1,000 miles.
Oh, shut up, Mavis.
All right, on your heads be it. I'm certainly not going to spoil my holiday by worrying about your morals. If you want to get involved with married men, with all the heartache that entails...
Straight out to Mills and Boom, there.
With all the heartache that entails, then go ahead. I'm here to enjoy myself.
What do you think we're here for? Sandcastle competition?
And while we're at it, let's get the record straight. We are not getting involved with them. We spent a couple of hours with them last night but one in Trader Jack's and they both fell asleep.
And if you can drop off in there with the disco going full blast, you must be dog-tired.
And you can blame your friend Norris for that. He's working them both to a frazzle.
Norris is the boss.
What time's high tide?
I don't know. I'm waiting myself.
He's a great fan of Sibelius.
Is he?
And who might you be talking about?
Norris, I'm just saying you're a great fan of Sibelius.
Oh, yes, indeed I am, but my thoughts are far from Finlandia at the moment. The boys are manning the stand, ready for anything the day can throw at them, so, being at the loose end myself, I was wondering if we might do something together.
Oh, well, when?
Oh, no time like the present.
Well, we haven't got anything planned, have we?
Not a thing.
Right, then I'll go and get ready.
You are ready.
Well, Norris.
Listen, give me 5 minutes to issue my final instructions and I'll be back. I'm quite good at arranging these things.
Bye. I think the tide comes in about 12:30. You're going to stay here and watch it?
Yeah? Oh, thank you very much. How are you getting on then? on their holidays?
Oh, no time for writing postcards. Too busy living it up.
Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again.
Yeah.
They're very vulnerable, these unattached females in these big hotels. Take that fella Heath. Preyed on him, he did.
Prime Minister?
No, not Ted Heath. Neville Heath, the mass murderer. Him that picked up all his victims in these big hotels on South Coast. Oh, they got him eventually, but not until he'd had his evil way with a few daft females.
Hey, steady on.
Oh, I don't mean the likes of you, Betty. No, no, they're very plausible, these fellas, and you've got to admit it, there's some ladies has asked for it.
Yeah.
Now, they'll take my advice, they'll steer clear.
That's all he went for, to get chatted up.
Did they? Well, if they've got any sense, they'll give strange fellas a wide berth. A very wide berth.
Won't they break for the dinner?
They don't look like it.
Oh, and hear 'em talk. They were going to be with us every minute of the day.
At night.
Chance would be a fine thing.
Do me a favour, ladies. Tell me what you think of these.
Are we paying for them?
With my compliments.
Well, I like that.
Huh?
Yeah, me too. What's in it?
Now, that's my secret. I've been working on that for weeks. I think I'm just about there.
I'd say you'd made it. What's it called?
Up to press, the White Tower. White for the colour and Tower of Blackpool.
I'll get Wilf inventing something like this. Just up his street.
Why not? Who's for a grey dustbin?
You don't get much call for this sort of thing.
Not so you'd notice, Flower. A ginger beer shandy's about as near as I get to mixing a cocktail.
Still, you do work for yourself. That must be a nice feeling.
Haven't you ever tried getting a pub of your own?
Never had the contacts. I meet most of the reps, but that's about it. No one that really matters.
Well, I could put a word in for you with our brewery if you ever felt like trying.
It's a very nice offer. Thank you.
Have you got a pen?
Yeah. Please.
Drop me a line if you think I could be any help.
Very nice of you. I will.
Better still, pop in and see her. Might change your mind. It's nothing like this.
Yeah, well, that could be an advantage. I like to get to know people, but in this job, there's no chance. I mean, they come here for a week, a fortnight, then they're gone. Seeing as how I see a couple of hundred faces a week, it's a pretty lonely life.
We know what you mean.
They do work hard in the toy trade, don't they?
Some of them do.
If you're thinking about Norris, forget it. He'll have put in a full day's graft, because if I know Mavis, she'll have had him tramping all round the Maritime Museum.
Oh.
Oh, where didn't go in?
Here. Like this.
Right.
Ready? One. Turn it round. That's it. 1, 2. Hip. Ah.
God. Oh, you're good at everything, aren't you?
Well, I like to think so.
I suppose we ought to be getting back.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh, it's only 3 o'clock. I'm bored already.
Yep, me and all.
Nice of Mavis to phone and say they weren't coming back for their lunch, weren't it? In case we were worried.
I was worried. I was worried in case you didn't get food poisoning. Any sign of the dynamic duo?
Who?
Wally and Glenn.
Dynamic?
Well, I reckon they could be, given the chance.
Give them the chance is right. I just poked my head in that ballroom. They were surrounded, as usual. Wally managed to wave.
Bully for Wally.
You know that one I've landed? Glenn. He gets younger every time I look at him. Stop here a week, he'd be in nappies.
What do you say, kid? Shall we chuck 'em and go and look for something else?
No chance. You know the one you fancied, that tall grey-haired one in that check suit?
Yeah, I'll have him.
Oh, you won't.
Why?
He was stood next to me in the bar at lunchtime. He said, I'd buy those drinks for you, but there is an unbroken rule in the trade. Never toy with each other's Barbie dolls.
You never told me.
Didn't want to cheer you up.
Shall we go for a tram ride?
If you like.
I'll tell you what, we'll go topless. We'll leave us cardies off and drive 'em mad.
Drive you mad if you look through this window.
Mavis.
Holding hands with Norris. Lucky devil.
Do you mind if I make an immoral suggestion?
No.
Well, I have a hospitality suite on the first floor. It's never used at this time of the day, and it's free from prying eyes. Why don't we relax a little, and I'll have afternoon tea sent up?
Do you think I should?
No, but I'd very much like you to.
How can I refuse then?
Mimsy.
Monsieur.
Steady on. You've had more than enough for the time being. What do you have to get it into? The gin and tonic book of records?
You'd want to if you'd had the day I'd had. There was this kid. Right pain he was. Picks up the most complicated toy on the stand and wants me to explain the microchip circuit.
And couldn't you?
I don't design the damn things, I sell them. So he brought his father. He was another pain. Look. Why don't we get away from all this noise?
It's that brass band in the corner.
What about your room?
What about yours?
I tossed up with Glenn and lost.
I see. I'm just another one of your playthings, Emma. Well, I'm warning you. Squeeze me too hard and I'll cry for help. But not very loud.
See you later.
3 guesses where they're off to. How about you and me?
Look, the night's young. Let's have another little drink.
Frank! Oh, Norris.
It's in my interest to keep you warm.
Norris.
Which is just the way I like them. Mind you, I don't know what your wife would have to say.
You knew I was married all the time, didn't you? And you said nothing because you didn't want me to feel rotten. You're right. I shouldn't be here, should I?
Of course you should.
You know, you're great. Trying to make me feel better when I... Yeah. That's Janice. And the kids. Lynn's 5, and Terry's just had his 7th birthday. They're great. Great.
Smashing.
Thank you. Thank you for showing me what a... I'll never forget you.
Which is more than I can say for you, pal.
But I've told you, I like older women.
Thanks, love. Makes me feel a lot better.
Great, well, that's all I want to do. Now, come on.
Down, brother. Luke, that's the little blonde you were talking to at reception. She's just gone by. She looks as if she's on her way to disco. On her own.
So what?
She looked as if she wanted to have a word with you.
Did she?
Go on. Might be important.
Don't go away. I'll be right back.
Have I got something in my eye?
Oh, Norris Birchall, you're a very naughty man.
Well, gather your rosebuds where you may, and these are my rosebuds.
Oh, Norris.
It's no use kidding myself. I don't like stopping in this place on my own.
Never mind, Betty. Your last night tonight. Back to normal tomorrow.
If you can call it normal. Can't wink, Hammer. If I know Bet, we'll never hear the last of this flaming holiday.
Well, I think the less said about this jaunt, the better.
Well, you'd have thought they'd have come down to breakfast. Wouldn't have hurt to say goodbye.
They're cowards, fellas. Every man jack of them. They're frightened of their own shadows. That would have minded right, skulking in his room. I'd have said goodbye to him all right. I'd have shaken him warmly by the neck.
Well, just been saying my farewells to Norris.
Have you?
Yeah. Oh, he is nice. I wondered why he rushed out of the breakfast room the way he did. And do you know where he'd been? Into town and back to buy me these. Isn't that sweet?
Get in the taxi, Mavis.
Oh, parting is such sweet sorrow.
What do you reckon they'd give me if I pushed her under a tram?
OBE?
You'll have to sit next to her. I don't trust myself.
Bye-bye, Happiness Hotel. You know the nicest thing about a really enjoyable holiday? It's not really finished when you get home. I mean, there's so much to tell people. Well, not everything. And there's so many happy memories to relive. You wouldn't dream he was like that by looking at him, but Norris is very...
Mavis.
What?
Shut up.